Hey guys, welcome to my channel! Oh yeah, it's the Twin Flames reading. Messages from Divine Masculine. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you're doing super fabulous because Lord knows I am. I am doing super fabulous. Kurt, how can you be doing so super fabulous when I'm suffering and I'm feeling like kind of poopy? Well, I'll tell you why. I've been down that road. I was where you are. And I've got some good news for you guys. If you're watching, if you're having a bad day, if your twin flame is ghosting you, blocking you, rejecting you, running away from you, I got some good news for you. It does get better. It does get better. But it starts inside, guys. It starts inside. And then the universe matches what is going on inside. And here's the thing about your twin flame that you just need to remember. You are them. You are one being. You and your twin flame are one being. You're one soul. And what is the soul? Well, consciousness. But what is the felt experience of soul? Peace. Zen. Right? Stillness. Inner wholeness. And you're sitting there going, okay, well, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous, Kurt. How am I going to feel anything good when I have all this stuff going on? Well, that's the thing, is first, the soul is not externalized, and you're not looking to the external. Your mind is looking to the external, right? You are body, mind, soul. Body, mind, soul. It's not actually you, the soul, who is looking to the external. It is the mind. So that's number one. Number two, the mind is duality. So the mind is what operates on a system of good, bad, feel good, feel bad, right? That's the mind. And so the mind is looking at like what I'm trying to explain to you, and it'll make more sense. Just keep listening. I have to get past this language barrier, right? Because the English language is based in duality, and the soul is non-duality, okay? So just keep listening. It'll make sense. Stay with me. So the mind is looking at it going, well, I feel bad. How do I feel good, right? If what you're saying, Kurt, is to get my twin flame to come be with me, I have to start feeling good. That seems impossible when my twin flame is doing this thing or that thing, right? The mind is externalized. It's looking at the person, and it's saying, this person is causing me to feel bad. Exactly. It's all duality, right? Externalization. There's a you and there's a me. There's me, there's you, there's this, there's that, there's good, there's bad. That's duality. That's the mind. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying that's what that is. It's not you that's taking you through this little magical mystery tour, right? It's the mind, it's the ego, it's the personality. That's the whole problem. You and your twin flame are not the same mind. You are the same soul. So the mind is what is tricking you out, okay? And you're feeling bad. Well, you think it's you that's feeling bad. It's actually the mind that's feeling bad. I'm not saying the mind is bad, by the way. I'm just saying that's what the mind is doing. The mind is fine. The problem is when you believe you are your mind, everything is a problem, right? Okay, so that said, it's not that you need to feel good to get your twin flame to stop running from you or for you to just feel better. I mean, never mind them for a second. How do I start feeling better? Right, it's not that you need to feel good to feel at peace, right? That's not it. It's not good versus bad. It's not the mind. It's not externalized. It's not duality. It's the soul. The soul is a completely different paradigm, right? So the mind is what is this system of duality, good versus bad. I'm not just rambling up here. This is actually critical. You really got to get this, divine feminine. And if you do, you'll feel better and your twin flame will start talking to you again. You have to get off the duality spectrum of the mind. You have to stop believing that you are your mind. The twin flame journey is really just the true spiritual journey. Okay, the mind is what's telling you that it's this good versus bad thing. And what I'm telling you is it's not. It's not that you're going to try to feel good. It's more like you're accepting that there's a bad emotion there, that your mind has this trigger. But there is a you who is aware that that trigger is there and that it is not you. Okay, you should have just had an aha moment. And if you didn't, let me just try again. There is a you. There is a you who can step outside of this whole good versus bad paradigm. Okay? Have you ever noticed, like, when you feel something or think something, sometimes you say things to yourself like, I feel bad. Why do I feel bad? Right. There is a you that is aware that there's an emotion going on. There's a consciousness. There's an awareness. That's the soul, guys. You got to go deeper than thought and emotion. But I digress. Let's get into this reading, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. At the bottom of the deck, Divine Feminine, we got the Hermit. This is for Divine Masculine. This is the Divine Masculine reading. You watching are Divine Feminine. Just wanted to clarify that in case I mince my words, as I often do. Divine Masculine at the bottom of the deck, the Hermit. So Divine Masculine is kind of in the same, I guess you could say, spiritual space that you are, right? Consciousness, awareness, right? That's not a bad thing. Again, they never really realize fully that that's what they're doing, but that's what they do nonetheless. Maybe they do. Sometimes they do. Usually, no. They just kind of respond to the spiritual breakthroughs that you're having. Okay, recent past for Divine Masculine, Two of Wands, right? Should I stay or should I go? I'm looking for a new plan. I'm looking for a new place to go, a new continuum, a new goal, a new leash on life. What am I doing here? Like, why am I still in this situation with this person, job, family, whatever it is, right? So over here on this side of the table is the so-called karmic situation. I don't like that word, but you guys know what I mean. So I'm kind of just using the lingo that you are familiar with, right? But, suffice to say, right? 3D situation, karmic situation, whatever you want to call that. Okay, up here, recent past. Okay, recent past towards the so-called karmic situation. It could be a lover. It usually is boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse. It could be their job. Maybe they work too much, family, whatever it is. Whatever it is, you take this and apply it to your situation. The Queen of Wands and the World in reverse. So, Divine Masculine recognizes that they are not going to ever feel validated or secure through external things. Does that sound familiar? And if you missed the beginning of this reading where I was explaining these deeper spiritual concepts about ego and how it is externalized, and the ego is not who you are the soul, body, mind, soul. Okay, and stepping outside of ego is what this is all about. You already are the soul. You don't need to acquire that consciousness. And remember, you and your twin flame are the same soul. So Divine Masculine is just going through the same permutations you are, although not really consciously. Nonetheless, they look at their situation and they say, I know I'm never going to feel completed or whole through this external situation. There's something internal that I need to embrace, that I need to be. There's somewhere else I need to go. Divine masculine is looking to other places for their wholeness. Now, that's kind of the same problem because they're looking to an external place, although it has dawned on them that maybe internal is the place to go. And that's exactly what these two cards are saying. The Fool in reverse next to the Six of Swords in reverse. Exactly. So divine masculine, they're just now starting to recognize that maybe being whole within themselves already is. I don't need any external thing, and I don't not need any external thing. Let me repeat that, and listen carefully, Divine Feminine. I don't need any external thing, and I don't not need any external thing. I am not duality. Divine Masculine, and notice the Two of Wands, right? And duality is where you have two dual. Yeah, you see where this reading is going now? Look, we got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, guys. This is Divine Masculine having these deeper spiritual, I don't know, recognitions is maybe the right word, like realizations, that's the word. Whether they are consciously aware that it's this big spiritual thing or not, that's another matter. That's another conversation for another day. They just kind of do that. Okay, you are the one that is aware of what's going on, Divine Feminine. They just kind of respond. Okay, and they are looking at this whole situation in their life, and they're looking at you, Divine Feminine, and they're going, wait a minute. Maybe it's not doing or not doing. Listen again. Maybe it's not doing and it's not doing. Maybe it's not doing and it's not doing. Maybe it's neither of these. Right. It's internal, guys. It's internal, and that's why this Six of Cups comes out right there at the center of the reading. Divine Masculine looking to you, Divine Feminine, and recognizing that there's some kind of a deeper spiritual lesson or life lesson. And again, if your Divine Masculine isn't particularly spiritual, maybe they drive a truck, maybe they work in a factory. I shouldn't say that. I mean, I don't want to stereotype, because, a truck driver could be a very spiritual person, but you understand what I mean by that, right? Most of the time, your Divine Masculine is not going to be a necessarily spiritual person, but they are still having these deeper realizations. Well, that's good. Okay, so towards the so-called karmic situation, this is present energy, current energy, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. Yes, okay. So, Divine Masculine, once again, recognizing this has nothing to do with external things. This person I'm with, maybe they're not right for me, maybe they are. That's not it. It's not good or bad. It's not duality. My ability to experience fundamental wholeness is not contingent on another. That's why the Hierophant comes out in reverse. And remember, we've got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Now, I've got some good news for you, Divine Feminine. This actually is indicating that Divine Masculine is going to be looking to escape from these clingy, externalized situations, this karmic situation, finally, releasing that kind of karma towards you, Divine Feminine. Very interesting pairing. The Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now, what I notice about this combination isn't necessarily the cards themselves, but the numbers. What do we got? 17, a very deeply spiritual number. This is a number of great import. This is a number of mastery. Okay, Divine Masculine is recognizing this connection. Divine Masculine knows that you are their destiny, Divine Feminine. Am I getting through to you? This is very deep stuff. You can't really explain it using messages or thoughts or anything like these. It's this deeper awareness. And you should be thanking your lucky stars that Divine Masculine is finally feeling this kind of mastery, and they recognize that it was you that showed it to them the whole time. This oracle card, I'm really curious to see what's going to come out. This is a shit hot reading. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. And as always, if you want to work with me, the #1 twin flame coach on the planet, why can I get away with saying that I'm the #1 twin flame coach? Well, and I've had some people ask that question, and you're right to ask that question, right? You're absolutely right for questioning me, who I am, why you should even listen to me. There's a lot of people on the internet who say they know what to do about your twin flame. You don't know who I am. Why should you listen to me? That's a fair question, guys, and I get it. And I'm not afraid for you to ask that question. You should ask that question. I think you're smart for asking that question. All right, well, let's just boil it down to simple numbers. I'm the #1 twin flame coach. I've coached well over 3,500 people. I've caused more unions than any other twin flame coach on the planet. Of course, my twin flame permanently in my life. Now, how am I able to do this? Because I recognize that you and your twin flame are the same soul. You just got to do soul stuff, guys. That's all this is. That's all this ever was. This is your spiritual awakening. Embrace that, and the person will unblock you. They'll start talking to you again. You're going to feel better. No more obsessive thinking. No more dark night of the soul. Oh my goodness, guys. Go to my website. Read testimonials from my students right now who are with their twin flame, having amazing spiritual breakthroughs. I got a whole bunch of testimonials on my website. And as long as you're on my website, there's a link in the description box below to go to my website. As long as you're there, why don't you sign up for some coaching, guys? It's not expensive. I don't charge thousands of dollars. It's only a few $100s. Very, very affordable, guys. Very affordable, my coaching. You'll get over 10 hours of instructional videos. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to make the necessary lifestyle changes to align energetically, permanently with your soul, which is your twin flame. And then when you're done with the videos, you get to talk to me or my 2 coaches assisting me. You guys, you can't beat it. It's so inexpensive. It's so easy to do. What you're doing is hard, okay? And I'm a way shower, and I'm trying to show you this is actually easy. What you're doing is hard. You already are your twin flame. You have all the answers within you. My job is to show you that, and that's all. I'm not special. You are, Divine Feminine. By the way, if you cannot afford my already very low prices, a few $100, not thousands, a few hundred, guys, that's it. But if you still can't quite swing it, no problem. I do have payment plans. You can start for around $60. Go to my website today and sign up. It'll be the last time you ever pay for twin flame coaching, I promise. Because my shit works. Let's see what's going on with this oracle card today. And I'm really curious to see too, guys. This is a very unusual reading. Divine Masculine recognizes the connection, whether they consciously know it or not. They're just going to react to it. Oh my God, this card is really sparking at me. What do we got today? Oh, well, isn't that interesting? This is exactly what I've been saying the whole time. Divine Masculine looks at this pearl of wisdom within them and without questioning it, just trusts that it's correct. Have you ever heard the phrase, you just got to let go and trust? And it's so cliched. I know, it's so cliched. You just got to let go and trust. But guys, it's true. It's fucking true. Okay? You have to be comfortable with not knowing. You have to be comfortable with not knowing. And that is exactly what Divine Masculine is going through right now. Guys, that is so fabulous. I can't even believe it. I'm excited. This is really good, guys, for Divine Masculine. This is a big leveling up. Trust. Disappointment often takes us to a state in life where the erosion of our faith in self, others, or the source occurs. Uriel is gently reminding you to practice belief, faith, and trust, for they are the 3 concomitants of love. Interesting. Simply say a gentle prayer to Uriel, to the source, asking to develop the muscle of trust and to take away the fever of the untrust. Just like the soaring summits of wonderful trusting Everest, you will once more spring forward with joy in your step. You may always trust the angels, for they love for the sake of love. That is such a great message. And guys, divine masculine, the ego wants to obfuscate, it wants to confuse, and they're not going to be having it, guys. Here's the thing. You got to realize that the ego is a phantom. It doesn't exist. All these thoughts, all these mental constructs, not real. Not real. And divine masculine is fucking going there. The hermit, right there at the bottom of the deck. Most likely outcome for the karmic situation, the Knight of Wands, but it's next to the Eight of Swords in reverse. Exactly. Divine masculine is piercing right through that illusion. I know that the whole notion that I was ever stuck here or trapped or that I'm required to stay in this situation is utter garbage. It's all in my head. I don't have to listen to that. And for you, divine feminine, I can't live without you, and I'm miserable. Divine masculine is miserable without you, divine feminine. Expect to hear from them soon. If you haven't heard from them for a while, or if you are in contact with them, you're going to notice a big difference in divine masculine. I give it about a week or two. Okay, this Four of Wands energy is going to come through because they know they screwed up and they know they know how to make amends with you, and it's time to make amends with you, divine feminine. That is such a beautiful message. They know that you two are very important to each other. That's a beautiful thing. Oh my goodness, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you will not get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. Also, please hit the like button, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Happy Wednesday. I'll see you next time. Bye.